we revert back to our mission statement all the time. And it's like, ultimately, we're going to make videos for the viewers. That's number one. And then if we can make income after that, then that's great. But ultimately, that's what it comes down to: is the content valuable for the viewers? Are they getting value out of it? And we try to keep a pulse of what's going on by reading comments, answering emails, talking to people at shows, all that stuff. Like whenever somebody walks up to us at a show and they say, you know, we love the videos, or we love, you know, a specific video like the one you just talked about, we always ask, well, why'd you like it? What'd you get out of it? You know, would you like to see more of that? Or would you like to see us do something different? Because we really rely on that feedback from just the average hunters of the world, because that's what we are. We want to create value for them first and foremost. So that's basically how the business decisions get made. I mean, I can't tell you how many sponsors we've said no to and how many dollars we've said no to. Big contracts for what, you know, insert sponsor here. And we've just been like, no, we don't use those products very much. It's not a good fit. And if that particular brand wants too many deliverables or something that's going to take away from our ability to create content for the viewers, it's just a hard no. We don't do it. So that makes that kind of makes our decisions easier from the business standpoint. But the haters, they've seemed to pop up more and more as we've grown, which I guess you'd expect. When we first started out with a few hundred people watching, there wasn't anybody that didn't like us. Everybody was all in, you know. But as you go from a few hundred to a few thousand and then tens of thousands, you start getting some haters in there. But it doesn't really bother me that much. We read through their comments and get a kick out of it, like you saw in that video. Ultimately, I mean, if somebody comes to us with constructive criticism that has watched a ton of our videos, we listen and try to make adjustments if it makes sense. Like we're not immune to being, we're not perfect. We make mistakes just like everybody else, and we're always trying to get better. So if somebody comes to us and says, hey man, I like your videos, but you guys did this, this, and this that I wasn't a big fan of, and this is why, we listen to them and we try to talk to them. Mm-hmm. But on the flip side, if it's just somebody that hates our guts, that I've never met before in my life, that has no clue what my character is, you know, I don't give any time to that at all. Right. It's like, there's some people out there that just don't like us, and I've never spoke to them a day in my life. And they say all these things about how, you know, we are a certain way. There was one post on Instagram not long ago that said, it had a picture of us on there, and it said the hunting public pays all of these people out of state to run dozens, even hundreds of trail cameras until their minions out there get pictures of a giant buck, and then they call the hunting public and they go kill it. And I just saw that my way, because I've been getting that too. I saw the post on Instagram, and it was from somebody that hates our guts anyway. So I wasn't surprised, but I saw it and I was just like, this is a lie, period. And then I just left, and I haven't went back since. I'm like, they don't understand that the hunting public, as an entire organization between 8 people, has a total of 22 trail cameras between all of us. We don't have hundreds of them. We don't pay people in other states to run cameras for us. Like, it's a total blatant lie to try to make us look bad, to try to harm our, you know, credibility. And I don't give any time to that.
Yeah, it's really, you can tell the difference between constructive criticism or somebody who's like, I really don't like this part of it, and it's somebody who hates. And the haters, there's such a degree difference. You know, there's so much of a difference between the criticism from a hater that you can tell it's a jealousy thing. The only reason somebody hates Aaron to the point that he's got to follow him, watch his videos, and make a comment every time about how bad of a person you are is because they wish they were Aaron, and they're not, and they have a problem with that. I get the same thing, and you can read into that.